What is the last thing that you were really proud of?
Let's see. I'm gonna go the video editor route.
I am also. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So years ago, me and one Destin Legary,
It's me.
as him, we used to do what? Oh my god. Never mind. We used to work together on a website called The Daily DL.
Get it?
What did DL stand for? Download?
It was kind of a play on words because download was a popular term.
Sure.
It was my initials.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Daily DL, keeping it on the DL.
Yeah.
Like
the download.
I was trying to think of like a playful way to be tech focused, and it also happened to be my initials, so I really liked it.
Cool. Anyways, and we worked together on a show that, like, I remember you called out for content producers or whatever, and I pitched a show called Hey Listen. I don't know if that's what it was called at the time, but that's what it became, and it was a show about video game music.
I think you and I ended up coming up with a name.
Sure.
The pitch was for a music show.
And we made the show together. That's where I mostly learned to edit and stuff like that. But on game trailers, loved it, right?
Yeah.
You got the job at IGN. Daily DL went down the toilet. And then, a couple years, 3-4 years later, I now work at IGN. And we've talked about it for a year, about bringing the show back. It's a music show we used to do.
It's a good show.
And so I fell in love with Horizon Zero Dawn. And the music is so good that we brought the show back. And so it's on the website. It's called How Horizon Zero Dawn's music brings this world to life. Me and one of our editors, Chloe Rad, and Naomi Kyle made it together, and it's awesome. And I'm really happy that we were able to do it again. What are you doing?
So here's the first email you ever sent to me.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, man. I know you're just getting the dailydl.com back up and going. I really hope you have a great time providing the content you love providing. I've been a big fan of you and of gaming journalism for a long time. Oh, things change with being a big fan of me.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Those
curious.
were the days.
So I'm just curious as to see if there's any way I, as a longtime fan, can help in any way to shape what it is you're trying to do. I love making videos. I love video games. I love journalism for video games. I'm just trying to find my place right now where I can entertain and bring joy to others. Just shoot me an email back with any suggestions or comments. I'd love to hear from you. Sounds like a pretty great guy. I want to work with this person. And that's how it started.
Run!
It's pretty similar to what you did.
How do you still have that?
It's the same email address.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Weird.
And
you
then,
don't delete your emails, do you?
No, they just archive. I have emails from years ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so, like, I would say something.
Oh my god, is this file still live? Oh, it's unavailable.
What was it?
You sent me gameplay footage.
For
when it
Castlevania.
when it comes to making a video game, there is a ton that goes into.
Yeah, that's the first script we did.
First, you must create a story, create characters for that story, create
systems. It's for one.
It's cool, man.
For one, I can hear my.
Oh my god!
I can hear my voice saying
When
those
it comes
words.
to making a video game, there's a ton that goes into it. First, you must create a story. Create characters for that story.
Oh
create
my god,
system designs to give the
so
rules
bad.
This is Mark from
you
like
have level design,
like
you
7
years ago.
You have scripts. There's a lot that goes into them. But there's that one thing that keeps it all flowing. That one thing that long after you finish the game keeps bouncing around in your head. Of course, I'm talking about
the music.
Sound hit.
Then
he comes back into it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you edited the first episode.
Yeah.
And so I sent you my VO, and then I edited them after that.
Yeah.
So there you go. Like, something I'm proud of is something we did
2011.
2011, so 6 years ago.
May 12th.
I now got to do for our major website, and the video turned out great. Oh God, what do you have?
Shirts that I signed, apparently.
Oh, yeah. I still have that shirt.
Really? Oh, and then here's the first render, which probably isn't live anymore. Oh, it still is.
It is live. We're just watching YouTube videos on.
This is a blast from the past.
When it comes to making a video game, there's a ton that goes into it.
It's funny because that's like not even a good edit anymore. like when you think about what we do now.
That is fantastic.
You have level design, you have user interfaces, you have scripts. There's a lot that goes into
Have you even heard of an impact transition?
It didn't exist.
After you finish the game, it keeps bouncing around in your head.
Bouncing in around in your head. What am I even saying?
Music is something that can be...
Wow.
Anyway, that's a blast from the past.
So yeah, so that was something
really fun,
that it's weird that it kind of putting out that episode kind of like came full circle for me. That's how I started, and so I'm really proud of it.
What were you editing in at the time? You should be proud of it, man.
So every episode we did for the day for that, I was editing in Premiere. But I remember when we first talked.
I learned how to do After Effects with alpha channels to make your intro.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I remember you asked me, "What are you editing in?" And I said, "Windows Movie Maker," and you're like, "Get Premiere."
Yeah.
And that's what we still edit in today. So thank God.
Mm-hmm.
The one we ended up going with 6 years ago is the one that Avid can just
bye-bye.
off out of here. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool, man.
Yeah. So that's,
Last thing I'm proud of, I'm working on, at this moment in time, I can think of a recent example of something I'm really proud of. We're doing the IGN first right now, and it turned into a larger project than I thought. We're basically doing mini features for Mass Effect Andromeda. I love the Mass Effect franchise. Everybody knows that. So one of the last things I'm really proud of, I did this edit about exploration, and I did like some subtle sound transitions with like a nice edit and like good sound impacts to like really accentuate.
You've been watching my edits, huh?
And I was really proud of the edit.
Good.
And it's just every once in a while you're like, you put an edit out there and you're like, I feel really good about this one.
It's hard because it's like, we're both going to name videos, mostly because it's like, that's like all we do all day.
Yeah.
We had a First Friday at IGN. This will have been 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But we had a First Friday, and we had pretty much the same exact question. Like, what's the most thing you've done at IGN that you were proud of? Mm-hmm. I didn't say that. I said the BioShock graphics bears. So yeah, that was it.
That's cool, man.
We're good.
I want to see this now.
What is
I
it?
want to see my edit. I want to play a little bit of audio for the folks watching, and then we'll do our outro here. But I get a 20-second, 30-second commercial first.
It's the company we love.
So you're really proud of was it the Horizon one, or just the music series that you kind of worked on?
Well, it was nice to bring the series back. Mm-hmm. I'm very proud of that video, though. Like, we went the route of having somebody else voice it, so we had IGN's Naomi Kyle voice it. I wrote it, and then we had another editor help me write it. Her name's Chloe.
Yeah.
I'm just proud of how the video ended up turning out.
Cool. So, like, for me, I'll just play the intro of it. So, like, we intro with the IGN first graphics with a ship taking off into space. It's exploring 3 of Mass Effect Andromeda's vast worlds. Then it's, like, footage of the ship. And I'm going through, like, tons of the footage that I captured here. And then, like, showcasing aspects of...
I think this is going to pick up both of you at the same volume. They're not going to know what's going on.
Yeah, so... Anyway, check it out. I'll link to it in the description. But I was really proud of this edit because... IGN first, often it's like you get early access to a game, so you have to kind of collaborate with the developer or whatever to make sure that it's you're not sure, because oftentimes you're capturing from like a not finished build.
Sure.
So like you're allowed to capture not finished code, not final code. So they're like, hey, like we're patching that, we're fixing that. So
well,
you
you're
either have to
off-site,
label it
capturing
or
off-site's always stressful. Because
Yeah.
I same thing, like for Call of Duty, like I was gone for a week out of office, and then you come back and you're like, time to, because when you're off-site, you just capture everything you can, because you're not going to get access to that again. So you don't waste time editing.
Yeah.
You can edit whenever you want. You don't waste time editing. You just capture everything, and then you get back to the office and you're like, time to make something with all this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's good when it comes together.
Yeah. That's what we're proud of. What are you proud of? Let us know in the comments below. And with that, Mark, we have reached the end of the episode. Thanks for hanging out today.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birthday to you too. And thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you have a great day. Bye, everybody.